Hello everybody, welcome back and thanks for joining me. I'm going to show you a flip through of this traveler's notebook insert that I made. It is in standard size and this is not part of a collection. I do have more of this material, so I might make more sometime. I don't really know when exactly, but let me show you. So I went thrifting. Actually went to a swap meet, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I found some really nice leather coats, and the vendor wanted about $10 more than I wanted to pay, so I just passed them up. And later I went to a different thrift shop where they had this green leather jacket here. Let me show you this. So they had this green leather jacket, and it was the exact price that I had in mind for the other ones, so I thought it was so pretty, and I purchased it. This thing is pretty much intact still, but that's what this is made out of, this like reclaimed, really pretty green leather. So you might see more journals made with that material, but I'm just going to show you this one. I wanted this to be colorful still and sort of fit my style that I have sort of developed over the last few years. So I think it still is very me, even though the cover is pretty plain. It's actually a really, really beautiful green. I don't know if it's picking it up. This is going to be available today. I don't know when, you just have to go check, I guess. It'll be available shortly after this video goes up. But so in this journal, you might remember Helen and Stanley, who are my vintage couple. Hey Harvey, you all right over there? Helen and Stanley are my vintage couple, I guess is what I could call them. Sorry, just a sec. Okay, so yes, Helen and Stanley are my vintage couple, and I have a box full of letters that they had written back and forth. So the idea behind this one is that this is Helen's journal, and there's going to be some pictures throughout of this young lady here, and the other pictures, her significant other is in them, and they're just doing sweet little couple things. But this here is a postcard that Helen had written to Stanley, so that's included there. Some of Helen's report card. I don't know if they'd call this a report card exactly. It's her grades though, for sure. So a couple of those are tucked into here. This is stuck on here, by the way, with washi tape, so you could take that off super easily. There's an old library card pocket right here. And then I put this, just a little blue paper, so you can write something up there if you wanted to. Some more washi. This is really cute. Just for a little bit of interest. I know, baby, it's okay. So there is some textile over here. This is a pocket and some corrugated cardboard for a little bit of interest. I did a lot of paper collaging on this one, so this is just adhered to the page with some washi. And there are a lot of fold-out pages in this journal, so there's a lot of blank space for you to write. This is washi taped to the page as well, but this is a piece of vintage ephemera back here, and then this is a modern, like, journaling card from a scrapbook paper pad that is also washi taped, so you could take those apart and put them where you want. There's a nice trim right here, and I just put another bit of sari on top of that. This is a pocket. Here's a pocket right here. This is another fold-out page. So there's a ton of extra space for journaling. This is a pocket. This wasn't in one of my personal journals, but I took it out because I wasn't actually using that journal, and I just reused the page in this one with some antique dress material over here. This page is a vintage envelope, and here's one of those other pictures. Oops. All right. Here's one of those other pictures of the young lady and the young man, and this is one of Stanley's letters to Helen. My dear Helen, And this is written in 1927. So, yes, these are very sweet letters. This is some more paper collage that I adhered to the page over here. A little book page. It's a botanical book page with a pocket, a little bit of washi. This is just from a vintage notepad. It's really cute paper. It's got a nice color to it. This is from a book on space. Yeah, it is. Copy dyed page with a pocket here. This is a long pocket alongside here, and then some more vintage ephemera. This is like on a really nice thin sheet of paper. Just some typing here. This is a vintage envelope, and this is just washied to the envelope, so you could take it off. And this here is an antique lace pocket with a little bit of collage work underneath there. And this folds out also. So this little bit here is washied down, and there's some regular like painter's tape over here as well. And then these two are adhered to the page. And this is just stuck on with washi. It's an antique textile with some nice pattern and texture there. I don't remember how many pages this one has either, by the way. This is the middle. 2 pockets on either side, and you could take this off, and you could also take this off. I just kind of stuck it down there with some tape. This is an authentic like banknote or bank slip. This is all collage work that I adhered to the page. There's a nice long pocket over here on this side. There's another envelope. This is also washied on there, so you could take that off. Here comes the fun, and there's like an observatory. There's a pocket right here, some nice tassels. Just a paper collage. This is removable, also on there with washi. Here's another picture of our Helen and Stanley. This is the last picture, by the way. This is also removable, and this is an authentic piece of ephemera with some more modern graph paper just stuck on the outside of it. This is a really pretty green vintage envelope. This here, I put some washi on, keeping it closed and to add some color, but I'll just open it up really quick so you can see it's just another vintage on the same nice thin paper. Some purple ink typing there in this little pocket. There we go. Some upholstery trim. So another pocket right there. And then this is the back. So yeah, like I said, this is just gonna go in my Etsy shop. I don't have a time or anything like that. It's probably gonna be within the next hour. Probably by the time this video is uploaded, it will be in my shop if you are interested. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. I appreciate you tuning in for another flip through and allowing me to ramble and my baby to babble. And I hope you guys all have a lovely day. Thanks. Bye.